So one of the bands that one of the bands. So one of the brands that drew us back to the NAMM show this year were the Sumi Kobo ukuleles. We have had just an amazing couple of years with the Sumi Kobo ukes. These are very traditional handmade ukuleles built with 50 years of experience behind them. And they're the kind of traditional instrument that when you see them, they look like they are 100 years old and brand new all at once. It's like a Benjamin Button situation where it's like the newer the instrument looks, the more traditional it looks. And we were so privileged because when we arrived yesterday, our first appointment were with the folks at Takumi who handle Sumi Kobo for us in the Western world. And Hitomi took the time to talk us through some of the kind of features of the models they had this year, but they decided with the success we've had with Sumi to kind of entice us with 5 brand new models, and we convinced them to let us have 3 of them. So we took a bit of time. We felt that it was best to let the experts on the brand talk about Sumi Kobo a little bit more, so we're going to splice together a bit of a kind of compilation of footage now for you all, but give them a listen. And I mean, just so excited to get these in the UK. What one stood out to you?
I was going to ask you the same question. The one for me, I like that kind of the mahogany tenor, almost like Gibson-esque style uke, the Sumi uke that they had there. That was fantastic. I just remember that one sounding brilliant. I mean, it was first thing in the morning, so...
That was our first appointment of the day. It was literally the first uke we looked at. But yeah, it's a 1930s style Gibson tenor. So Gibson, not so well known for their ukuleles, but you're talking 80, 90 years ago, it was a big part of their business. And this is a kind of really dark stained traditional mahogany uke with custom inlays that are not featured really. We were talking about it at the time, but we don't think they've been featured on any ukulele ever. They were custom inlays that appeared for just a couple of years on the original Gibson ukuleles, and this is a kind of upscaled modern homage to it, but built in the same way as the traditional Gibsons. Okay, so yeah, we'll give this Sumi compilation video for you guys now, but yeah, really excited to bring those guys home with us.
Okay, this is basically after that Gibson Style 3 soprano.
Yeah.
That's the older inlay with a torch. And at the very beginning of the production on Style 3, they used this type of inlay.
Yeah.
But after that, it became more simple one.
Yeah, never seen that kind of inlay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's pretty much identical to the original inlay.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a great job. This right here next to it, the top is the Sinker cedar.
Yeah.
Aqua timber. It's been sunk in the like lake for 200-300 years.
Right. Excellent.
Silicote, beautiful silicote.
That is gorgeous. The abalone is lovely as well. It doesn't sound like cedar at all. It sounds like koa. It's incredible. It's really different. Look at the back and sides on that as well.
It's crazy.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. They've still got the flower inlay, but not quite as extreme.
It's a Japanese kaya. I don't remember exactly what that kaya in English, but it's a lighter wood with he does the great inlay work, as you know.
Oh, he's the best. I mean, look at that, Phil.
Incredible.
The last year, we introduced one with sakura cherry blossom.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? So, what do you think of the Sumis, eh? I mean, pretty special. We actually put in quite a large order for Sumis yesterday, so hopefully before the end of 2019 we'll see another Sakura tenor and another Hummingbird tenor. Just can't get enough of these ukuleles. I mean, they're not cheap, but they are special.
So good.
We actually beat 2 other shops out to Sumi yesterday, and when we saw both of those other shops, they made a point of coming up to us and saying, I don't claim to be an expert on Toda, but the uke just blew us away. I mean, I've not really seen anything like it, have you?
No, not at all. I think like when I first saw it, it kind of caught my eye because I was like, oh, that kind of looks like a little bit like a moonbird. It had the kind of sort of shape sort of thing, but yeah, nothing like it. The had that little scratch plate.
Yeah, I'd not made that. I'd not made the moonbird connection. It's a very modern ukulele. It's got a satin finish, which not many of these kind of luthier build instruments have a satin finish. It's just something I've never really thought about until now. But on a stand with 20 ukuleles on it yesterday, that one just stood out, and it was clearly the one that everyone was really keen to get their hands on. So yeah, we managed to have a little bit of a chat with the guys at Takumi where they explained a bit about the builder Toda to us, and yeah, we're going to put that in the video for you now. But, lovely. So hello. So I'm with Hitomi from Takumi Ukuleles, and we've just taken all of the Sumis that we can fit in the suitcase, and we're looking at Toda ukuleles. So I've just asked Hitomi to tell us a bit about Toda, and yeah, well, this is the one we've decided to go with. Have a look, Phil. Look at that.
She's a beauty.
So yeah, would you mind just telling us a little bit about Toda the builder?
Toda is a really strong young builder, and he makes a lot of guitars and ukuleles, and he doesn't do any gloss finish because of the tone he sings, and he designs really unique like this.
Okay.
He has a pick guard with this other wood.
Yep.
It's really unique.
It looks like ebony, I think.
Mm-hmm. This is so like more elegant. He chooses the wooden binding.
Do you know what back and sides is the wood?
I think this is.
Is it ebony?
This is ebony, yes.
Okay.
Match with fingerboard and then bridge.
Okay.
And then this top is core.
Yeah.
He loves core, and he picks really nice core. And so this
everything about it's beautiful, isn't it?
it is beautiful. This is a concert size.
And we were discussing before about this is a brand, a builder in Japan that's...
It's really popular, very high end. Everybody wants it.
Yeah, I get that. Last year, I think this was already reserved when I got here, when he had a tenor.
Right. Every year here we bring only one ukulele, but it's that day it's gone. So
yeah,
so it's really popular.
Oh, we're excited to bring it home.
Yes,
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Great.